Good rainy afternoon. It is quite chilly out here. I was prompted yesterday by a conversation I had on social media. I've got to stay off social media. Oh my gosh. Somebody on social media tried to tell me somebody had done a picture of three egg colors. Oh, well, really dark chocolate brown, a regular light brown egg, and a white egg, and then had showed them all cracked open and showed them they all looked the same inside. And I said, well, that goes to show, they were talking about racism or something, and I said, well, that also goes to show that people who think there's a difference in the eggs inside the different color shells, that they're the same. You know, that they're all the same inside. And a guy said, well, I understand your point, but he thought that eggs with colored shells were richer tasting and the other eggs. And of course, me as a long-time chicken breeder with ample knowledge of chickens had to refute that. And oddly enough, it is a very common fallacy. I have some notes here. I don't want to forget to tell you something here. But an eggshell's color is due exclusively and only to the breed of hen that lays the egg. Different breeds of hens lay different color eggs. And for instance, commercial flocks. Most commercial eggs are white. A leghorn, you remember foghorn, leghorn? Leghorn is the breed of chicken that lays a white egg. There are other chickens that lay white eggs, but not that many. But the high production breed is the leghorn. That's what commercial flocks are usually comprised of. They get the brown eggs from usually some variety of red sex-link. A sex-link chicken it's a hybrid chicken. It's bred so that at hatch you can tell the males from the females. But anyway, they're high production breeds. White is leghorns, brown is usually a red sex-link of some sort. There are different varieties. But anyway, now blue and green egg layers. They are not found in commercial flocks. They are not bred to lay like gangbusters, so they are not production birds. They're usually found in backyard flocks. Okay, the richness or the egginess of an egg is the product of the diet of the hen, exclusively. It has only to do with what kind of diet or nutrition she is fed. Commercial flocks, remember they're all leghorns. They're fed a commercial pelleted or crumble diet. Just a grain, not separate grains, but it's a pelleted, extruded pellet or crumble diet. Usually it's comprised of soy and corn and blah 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 and other added nutrients. Well, they never set foot on grass. They're usually kept in battery cages, crowded battery cages, and they're fed in a trough out of a bag. Cage-free means literally nothing. Cage-free usually means they are in a giant barn, dirt floor barn, and they're just as crowded pretty much as they are in a cage. It's just that they can actually probably turn around, and they're fed the same commercial diet. So, hens who have access to green forage, they have access to bugs, lizards, snakes, mice, and yes, they will eat them. If they can catch them, they will eat them, and they would love it. They love it too. Mainly green forage, which is their natural diet as an omnivore. They are the ones who will produce your rich orange egg yolks, your thick, viscous whites, and the rich eggy taste. Now, my battery is going down, so I may have to do this in two parts. I ordered a new battery, but it's not here yet. So, for instance, if I took 20 white egg layers, 20 blue egg layers, and I put them in cages and never allowed them access to outside, fed them only commercial feeds, and then I took 20 other blue egg layers and I let them go out and forage and get the green stuff and all. The caged, confined blue egg layers, their eggs will be just as pale yellow, just as anemic as any grocery store white egg you could find. Only to do with the diet. The ones who are out in the forage that have the rich eggy taste and the orange yolks that stand at attention. So, and free-range eggs are higher in some vitamins and minerals and lower in cholesterol, though cholesterol has to do with your genetic predisposition. It has nothing to do with the cholesterol you eat in your diet. But anyway, I see a difference in quality of my older hens who are too arthritic to be with a rooster, so they don't get out on range as much because they don't have a protector. Their egg yolks, whenever they do lay, are fairly pale yellow. So, I've also heard another weird thing, that eggshells are white because they're bleached at the factory. Bleached? No. Insane. I don't even wash my eggs before I put in the carton if they're not poopy. So I think my bear's about to die, so I may have to do this in the second part here. So if it cuts off suddenly, I'll be back. There are a little other weird myths, like they can't lay without a rooster present. Well, can you ovulate without a man standing beside you? It's the same exact thing. It has nothing to do with it. But anyway, eggshell color has to do with the breed of the hen. The richness of the eggs has only to do with the diet of the hen. Exclusively, only, forever and ever, amen. That's it. So don't ever let, either you're fooling yourself psychologically, or you're eating eggs from some hens who are actually in a backyard flock and they have had access to other than commercial feed. So that myth is dispelled, and there are other myths that I could get into. I've been a breeder of chickens, fine quality chickens, for about 13 years now, and member of BackyardChickens.com and a moderator for a great period of time. And if you got any questions about that, let me know. But I hope that clears that little thing up. And that's just the reality of it. That's the science of it. That's the reality of it. So, talk to you guys later.